years. We found that the three biggest things we learned from Civic Mirror were that 1. You cannot survive alone. 2. Money makes the world go round. And 3. No matter how secluded you are, the government's choices still affect you.
To show you this, we put together a simulation of when you might use this knowledge. Please enjoy.
It's been 5 days since the storm that separated me from the guides. At first I thought I would be able to find them, but the water washed away all of their tracks, and now my food supply is running low. Luckily, from years of camping with my family, I know how to make shelter and fire, but it doesn't do much when you can't find food. Lately, I've been thinking back to my high school years. I know from Civic Mirror that I can't survive alone. Any hope of getting through this will come from teaming up with someone else with other resources. In the morning, I will look for other humans. You're the first person I've seen in 6 days! Can you hunt?
Why, yes I can, but I have no shelter or fire.
I have shelter and fire! You want to team up to survive?
That's a great idea!
Today, we found this dog, which makes us think that there's a village nearby. Tomorrow, we will search for it. Although teaming up has saved both our lives, we found there's some things you just can't find in the wild, like blankets for cold nights.
We have located a tribe over that hill, and we plan to trade with them. Wait! They won't give us blankets for free. I learned in Civic Mirror that money makes the world go round. We need to find something that's valuable to them.
Like my flashlight?
Yeah, that'd work. Yeah, during Civic Mirror, I learned that whether you want to trade or form an alliance, you have to have money, and how much money you have affects what you can do. So basically, currency makes the world go around.
Day 7. Today we fished all day in the water supply by our shelter for fish. Unfortunately, there are none.
It is day 8. Today we spent all day looking for traces of Sasha's bird watching group or my hunting group, but the water has washed all traces away.
Wow! I can't believe the tribe won't trade us nuts anymore. They are, after all, the only peanut growers around.
Hey, this is just like Civic Mirror.
Yeah! Even though we're secluded, the tribe's government banning nuts still affects us.
Yeah, like in Civic Mirror, even if you didn't work in the government, its choices still influence you one way or another.
Allie? Sasha! Oh my God, what are you doing here? I'm so glad I found you. I was so worried. And we've been looking for days and days. And I didn't get to go home back to New York. And we had to commandeer a helicopter from the park. I'm so glad I found you. I'm so glad I found. Who are you? She's a friend. Oh. Come on, let's go. All right, yes, let's. So there's our simulation. We hoped you enjoyed it.
Now here's our conclusion.
As for the questions, we found that our strengths were aligning with people, but our weaknesses were communicating what we really wanted through those alliances.
In our self-improvements, we became a lot more decisive. And in order to improve the community, we just have to expose the future generation to Civic Mirror.
Our attitude and outlook changed because now we're a lot more excited to play an active role in our futures rather than a passive one.
And what shocked us about Civic Mirror were that not a lot of bad things happened. And it wasn't really chaotic, it was actually really mild. And what we can learn from this experience is that we shouldn't judge people from their political views.
As for government, it was a lot less organized than we thought. Not necessarily chaotic, but just not as on top of things. And law, we often made precautionary laws and then didn't end up having to use them. So that was a surprise. And then society was actually a lot simpler than we expected.
In reality, now that we have experience in Civic Mirror, we are excited to pursue our futures, and it makes us a lot more confident.
So as for the things that frustrated us a little bit, mine was that I thought it'd be really exciting if someone tried to take over or do something horrible, and it was just a lot more mild, so that was a little bit disappointing.
And I was disappointed that I died because of a really stupid reason. So I purchased the food and the insurance, and then I forgot to press consume, and so I died, got negative status points, and the wildcard fire thing kind of screwed me over. So yeah.
Hope you had fun watching. Go get Allie!
Don't worry, I will!
Oh my god! Did I say that? Oh my gosh!
I'm so glad we found you too. Who are you? She's a friend. This is wonderful. Let's go. Oh, yes. Okay, you can stop filming.
I don't want anyone ever to say I never did anything for my little sister. So I at least better get in the credits for this.